Hey everyone, off the top rope here. Some immediate reaction to the Royal Rumble. We're not going to do a long, drawn out Royal Rumble recap. We're going to do individual recap videos. And let's start at the top with the biggest storyline to come out of the Royal Rumble. Holy shit, Jey Uso is the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble winner. I came on here last night, or depending on when you were watching this, I came on this the day before because I felt I had kind of disrespected the idea and the thought really didn't enter my mind until after I did the initial Royal Rumble review or preview. And I was like, man, I didn't talk about Jey Uso that much because I was like, yeah, Jey Uso 7 days ago or whenever you're watching this, like it's Saturday night's main event. He loses to Gunther. And everybody's like, man, Jey Uso needs to win the world title. I said it to my sister on the Netflix debut when he comes out with Travis Scott smoking a blunt on live television, like this is this wrestling television in 2025. And I was like, man, this guy's gotten mainstream. This guy's gotten himself over since the split from the Bloodline. It's been about a year and a half now since that happened. Um, but man, like I dismissed it because I was like, it seemed like they were really heavily leaning into, especially with them closing out with CM Punk interacting with both combatants in the ladder match. And believe me, we will get to that ladder match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens because that was something to behold. Um, but Jey Uso, especially considering the array of talent and the array of legends that were in this match, Jey Uso winning this match, it's like when I was like, yeah, he's not going to win the Intercontinental title, but I give a ton of credit to WWE. This is as big of a statement as you're going to be. It's honest to God, it's one of the most shocking finishes that I can remember to a Royal Rumble because he eliminated John Cena to win the Royal Rumble. Let's not get that lost. He eliminated maybe the greatest of all time, and specifically maybe one of the greatest to ever do it in the last 25 years, John freaking Cena. That's who he eliminated to win this match. He outlasted CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, his own brother, Sami Zayn, like all these other heavy hitters that were in this match, Drew McIntyre. Jey Uso won the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble. And what I like about this, a couple things. First of all, what a meteoric rise to the top for Jey Uso. And now Rikishi can stop complaining about his son not getting the proper treatment and finally getting a world title match. Because now he's going to be potentially in one of the main events of WrestleMania. And he's probably going to beat Gunther. He hasn't beat Gunther yet. So he's probably facing Gunther because I just don't see him facing Cody Rhodes at this point. I think it's going to be Gunther and Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania. And Jey Uso will probably win the title and he will be the World Heavyweight Champion. And seeing where this guy was at the start of this whole bloodline thing, when he was kind of thrown away, Jimmy was out with an injury in 2020. Roman had just come back. He had just won the Universal title, and he needed a first challenger. And I remember sitting on a podcast with my guy Brandon Medina, who part of the Down for the Count family, the Down for the Count army, and we were on a podcast, and him and another guy who was doing the podcast with were telling me, "Man, Jey Uso, really?" And I was like, "Just hold on, maybe this could actually work." And Jey Uso has been a central figure in WWE programming for the last 5 years. So this is really a culmination of the last 5 years of this guy's trajectory from tag team wrestler to probably in the middle of April being the World Heavyweight Champion and winning the most stacked Royal Rumble of all time. Because let's call it what it is. The last 10 entrants, there was multiple Hall of Famers in the last 10 entrants of this match. There was multiple Hall of Famers in this match, period. It was unbelievable, the array of talent that was in this match. The level of story in this match, there was some other stuff off the end of the Royal Rumble, but specifically in regards to Jey Uso. This guy has earned it. If you want to hate on him because of his wrestling style, if you want to hate on him for the match he had with his brother last year, whatever. The point is, this guy is over unlike any modern superstar that I have seen in a long, long time. To get the entire amount of the crowd to just do the yeet, it's really just unbelievable the merch that he sells, the crossover appeal that he's had with, coming out to the ring with guys like Travis Scott. Like this guy, I think he came out with Lil Wayne at WrestleMania. Like it's the crossover appeal to Jey Uso is really just it's amazing to watch. And I'm incredibly happy for him. That doesn't make it any less shocking what transpired at the end of this match, because I mean, the final three was Logan Paul, John Cena, and Jey Uso. And I still can't get over it. Shout out to my friend Mav, who's also on, if you guys pay attention to the spaces that we did with Down for the Count. Our guy Mav is the biggest Jey Uso fan I've ever met in my entire life. Only guy who thought he was going to win the Intercontinental title. Only guy who thought he was going to win the Royal Rumble. I mean, he was wrong at Saturday night's main event that he thought Jey Uso was going to win the world title there. But I feel sorry, and I've never been more happy to be wrong in my life. It's the second time with Jey Uso that this has happened. But I kind of dismissed it, and then I in the back of my mind, I was like, maybe I'm not giving Jey Uso enough credit. But to see him win this thing is it's probably the most shocking ending to a Royal Rumble that I've ever seen. Because I to be honest with you, I've only seen my time goes back to about the 2003, 2004 Royal Rumble, because I was kind of late in on it. I mean, a lot of people were surprised with Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon actually won one of these things, which was kind of stupid. But some people may say Alberto Del Rio, but he was kind of being geared for something in that point. So that was the 40-man Royal Rumble that happened about 15 years ago. But this was surprising just because, like I said, the level of caliber of superstars that were in this match and who he outlasted, and then on top of it, who he eliminated to win in front of the largest crowd for this event ever, is just a testament of the belief that Triple H and this regime has in this guy to go from, in 5 years, a tag team wrestler, a part of one of the greatest tag teams of all time. He's won an Andre the Giant Battle Royal. He's main evented WrestleMania in the last 5 years. He was like in one of Roman's main events. He was a background character. Like he literally was just, doing Roman's dirty work. But he main events WrestleMania at WrestleMania 39. I was there. Gets to fight his brother. It was universally panned as one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time. And yet this guy's been able to persevere in this and have the year of his life. Intercontinental champion, Royal Rumble winner. And now, like I said, come April, it's probably going to be the World Heavyweight Champion and beat Gunther. And what this does, like, we'll have a lot more, content, a lot more videos in regards to what happened out of this men's Royal Rumble, but specifically in regards to the winner, because we have to start at the top. We have to start with the winner. And yeet, happy for you, Jey. Go get yourself a World Heavyweight title, man. You earned it, man. That's it for this one. We'll have a lot more sprinkled throughout the day, throughout this night, recording this on Saturday, and throughout Sunday across the channel. Thanks so much for the love and support. We are over 400 subscribers. Thanks to everybody who joined the watch along. Apologies for the technical difficulties that we encountered, but we made it through. It was a fun time. My sister enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.